Man. Man is meant to be somebody strong. He is expected to provide for his family and expected to uphold and support his loved ones and his loved ones around him. However, as you can see, every man is not the same. We all come in so many different sizes of shape, forms, and fashions. However, society has put us in the same bubble where they feel that every man is a victim to one thing, and that one thing simply being this: lust. Since the beginning of time, people feel that men just cannot control themselves when it comes to anything dealing with sex. That we are just wild, crazed beasts that just go rampant pretty much when it comes to anything dealing with lust or sex. And it is typically the idea behind sexual harassment. Sexual harassment has the look of this pretty much right here. Men all up on women in inappropriate ways, looking at them inappropriately whether they know it or not, or even touching on them inappropriately in a very unpleasing manner to the woman oftentimes. And sometimes it has a negative consequence, such as this right here. However, what about men? Can men be sexually harassed? Male sexual harassment is not something that cannot happen. It is growing very rapid these days. It often looks like this as well here. Women making sudden movements upon men, or doing the same thing as men do to women, touching on them very inappropriately in an uncomfortable manner. Male sexual harassment is something that can happen. It's on the rise as we speak, and however, it's always being swept under the rug. It's very often happening in these two places here: an office building or a work factory. Male sexual harassment typically takes place outside of the office after hours. It is very common at Christmas parties, especially office celebrations that are after hours. Of course, there's bound to be alcohol in an environment where you can loosen up your tie and let your hair down. Of course, with the consumption of alcohol, our minds become impaired, and just how a man can lose his ability to think straight, so can a woman. And just how a woman can say no, so can a man. But if a man still feels threatened and in fear of his safety, he may go report it to the police. But this is when it should differentiate. Typically, when a male goes and reports sexual harassment to the police, it's not taken serious because, like I said earlier, a man is supposed to love anything dealing with sex, which is then, of course, taken as a joke. His pride is then hurt, especially if it's made back around to the office. Male on male sexual harassment is something that is on the rise, even higher than male on female sexual harassment. Male on male sexual harassment is something that most employers try to hide because they don't want the company to get a bad name or rep. But it's very, very uncomfortable to many men simply because the men who are being harassed by another male, they may not even be gay. But just because of the fact when they go to report it, it's typically being swept under the rug as horseplay, which is very annoying to most. Male on male sexual harassment is something that we should not take lightly at all. It's being swept under the rug every day. It's happening every day. Most employers are not paying any mind because, like I said, they do not want their company to get a bad name. And even the police aren't even giving it the amount of respect they have. Whether it's male on male, male on female, female on male, sexual harassment is something that nobody should tolerate. And the best thing to do is go report it immediately.